to my presentation on how science and technology is balancing world population and preventing overpopulation. The world population reached 7.3 billion people as of mid-2015. 1 billion people were added in the last 12 years. 1.4 billion people live in China, which is 90% of the global population, and 1.3 billion live in India, which is 18% of the global population. 16% of people live in Africa, which is 1.2 billion people. 10% of the global population is in Europe, which has 738 million people. 9% is in Latin America and the Caribbean, with 634 million people. 5% is in Northern America and Oceania. North America has 358 million people, while Oceania only has 39 million people. Now, LCDs, or least developed countries deemed by the UN, that will have a excessive growth rate over the next century, there's 33 of them that were picked. 27 of those are in Africa. Angola, Burundi, Democratic Republic of Congo, Mali, Niger, Somalia, Uganda, the United Republic of Tanzania, Zambia are to have a population growth fivefold by 2100. The concentration of this population growth in the poorest countries will, which means basically that it will be harder to eradicate poverty, inequality, combat hunger, malnutrition, expand education and health services, improve provision of basic services, and implement other elements of sustainable development in the country. Asia is the world's second largest contributor to global population, boosting 0.9 billion people from 2015 to 2050, followed by Northern America, Latin America, the Caribbean, and then Oceania. What has happened in the last 200 years? Well, food availability rose, which led into the agricultural revolution, eventually leading to the industrial revolution, and leading into the green revolution. Modern medicine and more understanding of the human body has made disease prevalence fall, and survival rates have risen because of that. So traditional farming, or agriculture, had polycultures. Polycultures when you had a variety of a single plant, but they later used monocultures, which is just one variety of the plant. And they use this for exports, to feed animals, for conversion to biofuel, change dietary habits, and increase malnutrition of iron, vitamin A. According to the World Health Organization, or WHO, 60% of yearly deaths of children under the age of 5 are related to malnutrition. Here's a quote from Adrian Hayes, polar explorer and adventurer, born in 1959. I've seen melting ice caps with my own eyes and gotten very wet in the process, but it is pointless campaigning against climate change or to save the Arctic without addressing the root cause behind it and virtually every other environmental issue we face are unsustainable numbers on this planet. That is the real inconvenient truth. Adrian Hayes. Thank you for watching, and I'll put my sources in the description and at the end of the video. So in 1992, the Rio Treaty was signed by 189 nations, and it denoted significant biodiversity loss in agriculture's expansion, and it had biodiversity action plans. Now, the 1992 Rio Treaty was created as a kind of to prevent overpopulation and balance it, using the current science and technology that we have. And two main companies were formed, and they created massive seed banks to source seeds. These two companies are Consultative Group of International and Agricultural Research, or CIGAR, and International Plant Genetic Resources Institute, otherwise known as Biodiversity International. Uh, the result is the world community has clearly acknowledged negative aspects of agricultural expansion in the present day world.